Hi, good afternoon. This is Senior Design Team 18, and I'm Desmond Pressey.
I'm Josh Dennis.
I'm Luke Baldwin.
And Kayla Notley.
And this is the Synthetic Aperture Radar Imager, or SAR Imager project. And this project here is an adaptation of military technology used as a remote metal detector. And it will help out in homeland security situations where people can be scanned going into an auditorium or any public facility, such as. So my first question is, why did you choose this project, and what does it relate to your personal interests?
Because of ROTC, I was already familiar with the technology and familiar with the company. So when I saw it on the list, it spiked my interest.
All right, thank you. And what did you say you've learned so far throughout this year's project?
I've definitely learned a lot of things with cooperating with different engineers. Because this is a two-team project, we are a mechanical team. There is also an electrical team that works on the actual sending of signals from this box to these horn holders. So making sure that the two become one to produce an actual working system has been a great challenge. Just working with their head leader, trying to get to see what he wants has been very important. Also, with these horn holders, we've learned a lot about actually machining things and talking with the machinist. At first, we had some great conceptual ideas with how to get the two axes of rotation that our sponsor required of us. But when we actually went to machine them, we found out some problems. So the machinists here at the College of Engineering were very helpful and actually recommended us to use a lot of screw-in components, so that way we could just water jet all our pieces out of 1 1/4-inch piece of aluminum, and then from there we can bolt everything together to get the finished product that you see before you right now. And it was just in general a very good coming together. At first we were a little distracted, we were kind of confused on what our project actually was, but after some guidance from not only Dr. Gupta but also from our sponsors, we were able to fully figure out what our project is and get stuff completed relatively early, so that way we can focus on adapting it with the electricals towards the end of the semester.
Thank you. And what would you suggest for the continuation of this project and next year's team?
Yeah, so for this year's project, we were able to achieve many of the goals that we had set before us, but certainly with especially a project like this that's a little bit more advanced, and it's a very rigorous project. There's always room for improvement. So there were just some issues that we had encountered just kind of in machining and fabrication and getting everything into the real world that could definitely be improved on. So for example, you know, the horn holders we have here, they're continuously adjustable, but some of the machining processes that were used kind of put things out of tolerance. So the fidelity of adjustment isn't quite as good as what we need. Additionally, kind of a more thorough testing setup, because sometimes the electrical engineers had difficulty getting accurate readings from the project. So those two things could definitely be improved on, as well as a lot of other things.
All right. Thank you. And this is Senior Design Team 18, SAR Imager Project.